Hey, we are preparing for academics in semester exams. So the plan is, this is from one of my friends. He is a bit topper, so this plan credit goes to him. But actually, this is a universal kind of thing, so let's not give any credit. So plan is, I find out I found out the PYQs. I got 4 PYQs for supposedly, let's say, subject computer networks. I got 4 PYQs for computer networks. I gave those PYQs to GPT and I extracted the questions in the PPT, in the PYQs according to the uh, unit wise, like this. If you can see, this was one PYQ and I extracted the data, like extracted the question like CO1, CO2, CO3, CO4, CO5, kind of. I extracted all the PYQs data and formed these tables. Like specifically, this is table 1 for the unit 1, and same I did for all the units. Then I found out the important topics, like for each unit I got 5 to 7 important topics which cover almost 60 to 70% of the paper. So plan goes like, first plan was I will learn only these 75,000 topics to cover my 60 to 70 exam for that unit to score well. Like we have to score well. Then after learning them, I realized I should check can I answer all the questions from 5 to 7 topics. Like, can I answer all the questions for let's take an example. For this step, I was learning unit 1, like CO1. I was doing this, if you can have this give me a second. This was my unit 1. I started with give a second. With these 6 topics, I started with learning, and then I got in a loop. From these 5 to 7 topics, I was able to do only 23 questions. There are 28 questions in CO1. I was able to do 23 questions. Then, of course, some topics were left. I again prepared them. The topics, GPT gave me the topics. Supposedly, it gave me topics like, see, I was till here multiplexing, but then GPT gave me these 3 topics that were left. Then I did these 3 topics, and then again getting in the prepared them. Then again getting in the loop, I checked how many topics, like from 5 to 7 it became 9. Then from these then I again checked how many questions I can do from the question paper, from the 28 questions. Then again I felt like I can do 25 questions from them, and 3 questions were left. And for that GPT gave me again the question. It gave me like point to point Ethernet and transaction delay. And now from these 12 topics were added. So CO1 got these 12 topics. From them, I was able to do all the 28 questions, and from these 12, I was able to complete my unit 1. Just go to for instance. Now, plan goes like, now there is more to the plan. There is muscle memory. For the muscle memory, what we are doing is, we are going to learn, or we are going to write only these 5 to 7 important topics for the first attempt, which covers almost 60 to 70% of marks for one unit. So there would be like, I will be having notes containing 5 to 6 topics. Like I have in my Word file. My Word file contains all the topics. There is this mode of communication. There is network topology. There is this point to point. It comes this only transmission media, then multiplexing, then OSI model, then TCP. This contain all these topics. So I have to write these topics in a copy or a page, and then we are good to go for unit 1. And now in the same way, I have to follow the same process for all the 5 units, and we are good to go. After completing all the units, I would be pretty sure that I would score from 90 to 95%. Like, I would prepare for 90 to 95% of the exam paper, because this is a trend. PYQ repeats. How many PYQs I got? I got 4 5 PYQs for each subject, like 24 to 25 PYQs with how many, or 2023. I got these PYQs for all the subjects, and this technique I'm going to prepare for this terms in semester exams, which is sixth term in semester exams. Good to go. This is a bonus clip. If you want, see what I did is the method which I was preparing. The method I prepared unit 1 with is iterative method, like normally what engineers do, or what our AI model and ML models do is I collected the topics which I was having, then I prepared them, then of course again I had a third iteration, I found some missings, and again I filled those gaps, then again I have an iteration and all. So this was the sleepers, PYQ analysis, gap detection, fill gaps, recheck, और ये चलता रहेगा. Recheck, then you'll get a gap, then you will again fill the gap, then again recheck, then at a certain point when you get 100%, you are good to go. And this we have to follow for all the units and all the subjects. Yeah.